Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Terry Talk. I wanted to talk to you this week about assessment. Recently, was catching up with an old friend. Hadn't seen him in years, but the last time I saw him, he had this weird growth on his skin and asked him about it. He said, it's not that big a deal. Well, it turns out that it was a big deal. And luckily, he went and got it assessed and got it treated. And could have been dangerous had he left it alone. And this got me thinking a lot about organizational assessment. This is where we go in and we evaluate the structures, the processes, the performance in the organization. We look at leadership capabilities, leadership strengths. We look at engagement or the pulse of the organization, the level of satisfaction, commitment. We do this through surveys and assessment tools and whatnot. The reason we do this, of course, is it helps organizations identify strengths and weaknesses, helps with strategic planning. So great insights into what can impact the strategic plan, how you allocate resources, etc. And also efficiencies inside the organization. Where there are bottlenecks, maybe there's some processes that can be streamlined. And of course, enhancing culture and engagement, of course, throughout the entire organization. So what happens when you don't do it? What happens if you're like that friend of mine? And well, luckily he didn't avoid it, but what happens if you do? Well, your organization will probably stagnate. You won't realize your full potential. You'll probably make bad or uninformed decisions. So that's not always necessarily a good thing. Low employee morale, typically people will start to exit, or worse, they stay, but they quit and stay. You don't want that. And of course, without assessments, opportunities for improvement, opportunities for innovation, they go unnoticed. They affect your competitiveness. So not a good thing. So how do we get to building a culture where assessments are seen as a positive thing? Well, continuous improvement, focusing on continuous improvement. This is how assessment tools come to be effective inside organizations. That focus on we can always grow, we can always develop, making sure the process is transparent as well. Communicate it to everybody. Regular feedback, making sure that feedback is incorporated in everything that you do, including assessments around culture engagement. Too often we see organizations do something and then never go back and tell the employees what they found. Just strange. And of course, building a supportive environment that where people feel comfortable discussing the organization, its performance, suggesting some improvements, that culture of continuous improvement and being supportive and looking for that feedback. So we believe that organizational assessments are an indispensable tool for organizational success. Give you great insight for strategic planning, for enhancing efficiency, improving organizational culture. And by embracing assessments, you can foster a culture of continuous improvement and achieve lofty organizational goals. As always, love to hear your feedback on this. Drop us a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon.